Hi, so I just want to come on right quick. You might be able to hear my little bark in the background. This is he's okay. But anyway, so I just want to talk about how I think I mentioned this literally in yesterday's video or something like that. But I was just talking about how you really gotta give God your concerns, give God your cares, give God your problems. So basically the verse was like cast your cares on the Lord and He'll sustain you. And so today is just like another example, I guess you could say, of God doing that. God sustains me. Like I gave God my concerns, my problems, my issues, and He's literally jumping through the window right now. Anyway, but Milo. Milo's literally jumping through the window. But I gave those concerns over to God, and He literally saw me through them. So today, well, I've been having issues with my upstairs, my master bathroom toilet, and you guys know this because I literally did that whole thing. It was like finances, like my finances testimony. So, and throughout the whole thing, basically, I was having issues with my plumbing and like my bills were super high because of it, because there was a leak or whatever. And so that was back in like February or something. I don't know, but it's been months, and I keep having issues. And they'll fix it, and then all of a sudden it'll be back broken again, or something else will happen. And so it's been really frustrating. And it's because every time they come out, it's $75. Like if there's nothing wrong from the last time, it's a new $75 charge basically for them to come out. And it's been really annoying because it's like, oh, I'm so sick of this, right? And so again, the toilet issue that was like the bowl, the toilet went flush because the bowl wouldn't fill up because the water just continuously running. That's the issue was this time. And so I put in the request, I think Saturday, and then they made the schedule to come back today. So they literally just left, right? And so my prayer this morning, well, yesterday and this morning actually, was just like, God, please handle this situation. God, basically my prayer, God, I don't want to spend another $75 on this same toilet. Like whatever you do, I try not to be I try not to box God in. I try not to tell him oh, I need you to do this, this, and this. I just present him the issue, and then I let him decide how he's going to handle it from there. So I just told God, hey, I don't want to pay the $75. Then that was it. And so then what happened was, so that was the first thing that was kind of a concern that was kind of weighing heavily over me, on me today. Not that heavily, just it was a minor annoyance. And so then that meant I could only do. They're supposed to come between 1 and 5. So I only did a half day at work, and so I had this meeting scheduled. Or this video was in the process of scheduling the meeting. I have this pretty big program that I have coming up next month. I'm really excited about actually for my job. And it's with a group of people I have never really worked with. It's outside my normal day-to-day stuff that I normally do. So it's kind of going into new territory. And I definitely wanted to, make a good impression, make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, making sure that, the whole thing moves smoothly. And I knew that they wanted to have a meeting. But I sent them a meeting email last week of all the dates I would be available to talk to them because they wanted to have another meeting. So I had an initial meeting. Then I had to speak for someone else from the city, to one of the city representatives, and then to kind of get the okay or go ahead to do the next part of it or whatever. And so I got an email this morning from one of the ladies, and she was like, hey, actually, no, I didn't get an email. I got a phone call. She called me earlier today, around 11 o'clock. She was like, hey, can you do a 1 o'clock meeting? I'm like, oh, crap. It was going to be on the phone. She said that, so that part helps. I'm literally, I have to be at home for the plumber people. And, my dog, right now, he's literally jumping in the window because he's outside. He doesn't want to be. So he gets really loud at times. Milo, his trainer says he's vocal. That's what they say. That's what they call it. But, brother's loud. And I didn't want to have Milo jumping in the background, yelling or barking rather, loudly in the background. And I knew if the plumber came at 1 o'clock, Milo would have been barking the entire time. Either he would have been barking regardless. He would have been excited because someone's in the house. He would have been upstairs, in my room, so he's not bothering the plumber. But then he would have been barking because he's mad he's up there, or he would have been outside where he is right now, and he's barking like he is now. And I didn't want, to interfere with the call or whatever. And so I was just like, God, hey, I don't want this to be I was like, God, just can you work this one situation out where this call isn't interfering with the plumber or anything else like that. And so they texted me around 12:50 saying, hey, we got to push the call back because I'm working with this, I guess it's some type of clinic type place. So they had a patient or somebody come in, so then they had to push the call back. So I got crap, because now I'm licensed here. Like, well, they might come at the same time. But what happened was, as like I got on the call, no issues. Like Milo's was cool. He wasn't barking. He was chilling. The plumber people didn't call or anything, and so got through that whole conversation. Everything was good. So I made a really good impression with the people in the city, and I was like, all right, God, thanks. Like, I really appreciate that. And like the thing is like, these aren't big things that I'm giving over to God. These are small things. These aren't things that I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like a big, like, these aren't like huge decisions or huge moments. You know, these are very small things. But like, when I give God my small moments and God comes through, because he always does come through, like, then that builds my trust up. So then I can ask for bigger and know, like, hey, if God made it so that my phone call wouldn't interfere with the plumber coming that one time, with however long ago, like, surely he cares enough about me, or surely he cares enough about the situation to make sure this next bigger situation works out in my favor. So like, I just want to encourage you guys, like, seriously, like, give God those small things. Like, I'm in the habit now of giving him even the smallest things, like the smallest parts of my day that might be an inconvenience. It might even be a problem. It might be a minor inconvenience. But I'm giving it over to God, because if God is faithful in those minor conveniences or inconveniences, surely he's going to be faithful in the big moments that are literally life altering. So that conversation went smoothly. It was awesome, right? And so then I got a text message saying that the plumber was coming. They came around about 2:00 or whatever. And so went through, fixed the toilet. I didn't get charged. And I'm like so thankful for that, because it's like, Lord, I did not, because my whole prayer was this morning, like, God, I don't care what happens. I just don't want to pay for this toilet. And sure enough, they came back, fixed it. Everything's good now. I didn't have to pay. And so that was another example of me just giving it on over to God, like giving God that situation. Me not trying to dictate, God, I need you to do this, this, and this, and I need you to do it this way, this way, this way, and this way. Like, no, like, I just told God the situation, and I let him handle it from there. So like, when you give your cares over to God, like, don't be like the type of person to like, oh, then say, oh, it needs to be done this way, and this way. Because then you really don't need God, because you've already figured out yourself. Like, you want to make sure that you leave room for God to move, because you never know. Like, you might be wanting like an extension on a bill or something, and he might want someone to pay it in full. So you sitting here asking for God for more time for your bill to get paid, when he wouldn't want it to bless you and have someone else pay it for you. So like, don't limit yourself. Like, don't limit what God can do for you by putting a demand on him or putting those requests on him. Like, just give him the situation. Tell God, hey, this is my situation, God. I'm giving it over to you, and allow him to move in whatever way he sees fit. Because like, he might do, the thing is, the verse is like, God does exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or think. Like, so that means God's wisdom and God's knowledge and God's ability is way beyond ours. And knowing that is like, you give him all that infinite wisdom and ability. You put in our minor, little human everyday moments, like, you can't help but have spectacular outcomes from it, because like, you can't just put all that amazing God in the little bitty box and just expect for there not to be an overflow. There's gonna be an overflow from somewhere, because our little capacity, we don't have the capacity to hold it all. So it's gonna be overflow. So I just think that's really awesome, guys. So I just want to encourage you, like, continue, like, I think it's been crazy, like, because the last couple of videos have been on this kind of same thing, like, just give your issues and your cares and your concerns over to God. And so, like, I just want to encourage you guys, like, to continue, like, press on and press into God, and making sure, like, even these smallest, like, because sometimes we box ourselves and like, oh, I don't need to talk to God about that. Oh, that's not a big enough thing, or that's not important enough to me for me to tell God about it. But honestly, it is. God wants to know everything, and he wants to be involved in everything. God wants to be the foundation of our lives. He doesn't just want to be first. He wants to be throughout our lives and throughout our days. And we allow him into our space when we open the door and we give him every small thing. So I just want to encourage you guys just to give up all your concerns, all your cares over to God, and just watch him work. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you later.